I'm sorry to say we're now into the danger zone. We're into overtime. So please keep it to 3 minutes. Next up is Gail Luce.
Julie Stone brought a huge bag of fortune cookies and passed them around here. Some of you probably remember eating them.
It was my dinner.
I have a couple of semi-found poems here built from fortune cookies from that night. Fortunes. My first fortune cookie was empty. Not being ready to face the void, I grabbed a handful more. Wisdom is only found in truth. You have a reputation for being straightforward and honest. You will be called upon to help a friend in trouble. A handful of patience is worth more than a bushel of brains. You will have many friends when you need them. Probably all in trouble. The philosophy of one century is the common sense of the next. At the end of the evening, there were a small bag full of the fortune cookies left over that Julie gave to a friend of mine who gave me all the fortunes from them. This is called leftover fortunes. In youth and beauty, wisdom is rare. You are a practical person with your feet on the ground. You could prosper in the field of medical research. The star of riches is shining on you. Good news will come to you by mail. You are demonstrative with those you love. What's vice today may be virtue tomorrow. Versatility is one of your outstanding traits. You are going to have a very comfortable old age.
You know, this is funny when you get a 3-minute shot. Some people do a 2-minute introduction and what are you going to do? So I'm not going to do that. But this is for Joe Dunn. Joe, you'll understand it. He's still here. Joe. Well, Don will understand.
He's in danger of understanding you, that.
He's down there now.
He's probably at the bar.
John Berryman. John Berryman, where you been? It's a fall down a long flight of stairs. Get up in the morning. Throw down a quick few. Things take on the comfort and focus of painlessness. You know, who needs it? I just want it. Straightens things out. Yeah. Open them bleary, another-day eyes, feeling like a guy with a half-empty box of Band-Aids, climbing through the rubble and groans of August 6th, Hiroshima. Everyone needing a transfusion. Tenement houses are burning, but at the station house, they're playing an important game of cards. Aces always win, you always lose. Crack those eggshell lids at dawn. Sew back with silk thread so you can't stop seeing. Sandpaper the fingertips to blood ooze. Sandpaper the cock, elbows, knees, feet, nipples, nose, tears, ears. All that ultra super sensitive. Hey, ain't that what we're all after? So John Berryman, I popped a quick can or two. Let the focus settle in. And brisk walk past beggars' screams to normality. A painless universe, numb to all by noon.
Next, Chris Fitzgerald.
I've got this 3 times already in the last 10 minutes. It's an excerpt from Walt Whitman's From Song of Myself. I'll see how quick I can go. I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume you shall assume. For every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. I loaf and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, even observing a spear of summer grass. My tongue, every atom of my blood, formed from this soil, this air, born here with parents, born here from parents the same, and their parents the same. I now, 37 years old, in perfect health begin, open to cease not till death. Creeds and schools in abeyance, retirement back a while sufficed at what they are, but never forgotten. I harbor for good or bad, I permit to speak at every hazard. Nature without check, with original energy. A child said, "What is the grass?" fetching it to me with full hands. How could I answer the child? I do not know what it is any more than he. I guess it must be the flag of my disposition, a hopeful green stuff woven. Or I guess it is a handkerchief of the Lord, a scented gift in remembrance of designedly dropped. There in the owner's name, somewhere in the corners, that we may see and remark and say, "Whose?" Or I guess it is in the uniform hieroglyphic, and it means sprouting alike in broad zones and narrow zones, growing among black folks as among white. Canuck, Tuckahoe, Congressman, Cuff, I give them the same, I receive them the same. And now it seems to me the beautiful uncut hair of grays. Tenderly will I use you curling grass. It may be you transpire from the breasts of young men. It may be if I had known them that I would have loved them. It may be you are from old people, from the offspring taken soon out of their mother's laps. And here you are, the mother's laps. This grass is very dark to be from the white heads of old mothers, darker than the colorless beards of old men, dark to come from under the faint red roofs of mouths. Oh, I perceive, after all, so many utterant tongues, and I perceive they do not come from the roofs of mouths for nothing. I wish I could translate the hints about the dead young men and women, and the hints about old men and mothers and the offspring taken soon out of their laps. What do you think has become of the young and old men? What do you think has become of the women and children? They are alive and well somewhere.
Okay, next up, Chris Bernstein.
I've seen some bitten images of the way things ought to be, chewed by the reality of people in poverty. Absolute. I get the title from a vodka bottle. It's short. Absolute freedom came to me one day in a dream. I don't think anyone survived it. Thank you. Thank you. This is a line from the Home Factory. 8 hours of prison makes bones turn to bars. And a short poem. No time for cover-ups. Closed doors keep the skin clean. Desert sands keep the soul clean. The sky is chafed and the water's obscene. The war is calling, the shore is falling. Run, 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 duck, but don't cover up. This is something I wrote recently. Something bites. Something sinking in so tight like broken teeth. Now a slamming door like an ice cube crushed into exposed nerve endings in your mouth. Something really bites. Like chicken bones cured in vinegar, the bite can bend. Like a child's cry that just won't end. Flying straight to you, but lost in the curves. Slash full moon. Snap on Americar. Craftsman Americar. Get a fast tan Americar. Military mammoth Americar. Lies, lies, lies. In my soul to my surprise. Snap on America.